Some wounds don't bleed. Some pain doesn't scream. It just settles quietly inside you until you forget what peace ever felt like. This isn't about broken bones or open wounds. It's about the silent battles, the ones you carry with a smile, in a world that tells you to stay strong while you're slowly falling apart. Here are 9 of the most painful human experiences, the kind that don't leave scars on your skin, but leave cracks in your soul. 9. Feeling invisible in a world that never stops watching. You're surrounded by noise, by people who scroll past your soul, by screens that demand your attention but give you none. You post, you smile, you try, but it's like screaming in a soundproof room. They hear your voice, but not your truth. You walk through life like a ghost with unfinished business, and the world keeps spinning as if you were never there. It's not the absence of people that hurts. It's being surrounded and still unseen. 8. Not knowing who you are anymore. You've become everything for everyone. The helpful one, the strong one, the one who always has it together. But somewhere along the way, you lost your own reflection. You don't know what brings you joy anymore, or what breaks you. You've forgotten how to exist without performing. It's not burnout. It's a slow erasure of self. And the scariest part is, you didn't even notice it happening. 7. The slow death of passion. At first, it lit you up. You poured yourself into it. But now, it feels like a memory of something you once loved. What used to energize you now exhausts you. You're doing the same thing, but it doesn't feel the same. It's not laziness. It's grief for the version of you that used to burn with purpose. And no one sees that the fire's gone cold, not even you. 6. Being replaced. There was a time you mattered deeply to someone, to a group, to a place. But now, you're just a chapter they've closed. They've moved on. You haven't. You scroll through their lives like a ghost haunting your own past. They smile in new photos, with new people, and you try not to wonder, was I ever that important or just temporary? 5. Doing everything right and still losing. You followed the rules. You stayed loyal. You worked twice as hard. But the world doesn't always reward effort. Sometimes it hands trophies to liars and shortcuts to the selfish. And you're left wondering, what was the point? It breaks something inside you. Not just your trust, but your belief that life is fair. 4. Outgrowing people you love. You still love them, but you don't belong with them anymore. The conversations feel shallow. The laughter feels forced. You've grown, and they've stayed the same. And now, your presence feels like a threat instead of a connection. It's not arrogance, it's evolution. But even growth comes with grief for the people you have to leave behind. 3. Pretending to be strong. You wake up, wear your armor, and go to war with life. People call you inspiring. They don't see the cracks beneath the surface. They don't know that your strength is survival, not choice. Because the moment you let go, the whole structure collapses. So you keep smiling, while your soul quietly begs for rest. 2. Loving someone who's slowly drifting away. You feel it before it shows. The delayed replies, the distant tone, the forced affection. But you love them, so you hold on tighter, hoping that love is enough to anchor them. It isn't. They're already gone. And what hurts most is pretending you haven't noticed. 1. Being misunderstood. You try to express yourself honestly, vulnerably, but your truth gets distorted. They hear your words, not your meaning. You feel like a stranger in your own life, misread, mislabeled, mistaken. Eventually, you fall silent, not because you have nothing to say, but because you've learned no one's really listening. Not because you're okay, but because you're tired. If you felt even one of these, you're not dramatic, you're not weak. You're just human, in a world that rarely stops to ask if you're okay. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones breaking in silence. So be kind to others, to yourself, because not all pain is loud, and not every battle is visible.